What is up, everybody? What is up? Okay. Markets have been doing pretty good. How you doing, Max? How you doing, JB? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We shall see how this stream goes. But I do have a list for you guys today. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Doge, ADA, Hype, Sui, Bonk, Aave, HBAR, and Ondo. But I think we're just going to keep on saying how things look good. Sonic and Radium, if it okay? Sure, we can check those out. Sonic and Radium. And Ray. Got you covered, Max. Got you covered. Sonic actually looks beautiful. I posted it in the Discord. Looks beautiful. But let's go ahead and jump into Bitcoin here. So Bitcoin on the daily, we are not overbought. I'm going to start that out strong here. Not overbought. Considering what we did in the past, we had a 618, pulled back, confirmed a low, and now we're running. Strong probability we end up going up to 135. Strong probability. 135,364. Not going to beat a dead horse because I don't really want to say that every day until we get there. But, you know, there was a video that was posted that a couple people saw. Checking out our liquidation heat map. Liquidation heat map. Holy smokes. There's so many longs. Holy crap. Okay then. But at least there's still some people wanting to short this market. Absolutely insane. Yeah, 121,298. There's 117 million sitting there. There's also 100 million sitting at 122,000. Not too shabby when you look at the daily, but sheesh, everybody's going long. That's kind of scary when you think about it. Still a little bit of liquidity to the upside. Momentum's in our favor, but everybody's long right now. That's kind of a bad look. And if we check out the monthly here, so on our monthly, we have pretty much taken out all the shorts. There's still a bit of liquidity up here at 122,391, but man, oh man, I don't know. When it comes to that daily, that's scary. They could start stopping some people out. That's has me a little worried. Good evening, Bernard. How you doing? So yeah, Bitcoin, it's doing just fine. If it does pull back, I'm looking for support at 114,848. Probably will repeat that over and over again, but that's what we're looking at for Bitcoin. It looks fine. Looks fine. We're still not overbought. Going into Ethereum, broke out of one of our downtrends, about to test our second. But understand what we did, all we did on the daily, we reset our indicators, holding a previous level that was resistance as support. If we find resistance up here again, I would expect it to come back down to 38.71. We'll see what happens. They might get a little buck wild and crazy and push us to a new all-time high. 5,676 is our current target for Ethereum. We're hitting that 618 right now. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, you just got back into the bullish control zone. Sweet. Love to see it. Now get your breakout. Get your breakout. You can get rid of this because it doesn't matter no more. Get rid of this. That don't matter no more either. Alright. Dump? I mean, would you really be betting on a dump right now? Before a weekly candle close? You're thinking a dump? In the middle of the week? Let's just look at the weekly candle real quick for, let's just say, Solana. You think they would want to leave a wick this big? That would show we're still bearish. That would show Solana would probably have to go down to 174. If we left a giant wick after all this green, you think dump. I don't see it. I don't see it. For Solana in particular here, I'm looking for 292. I'm not seeing a dump right now. It's just not adding up for me. Could we have a small pullback? Sure. Sure, we could do that. I think if we do pull back, 214 is going to be our level of support. 214 is what we want to hang on to. I don't know. A retracement and a dump, they have different meanings to me. But I know to some people, well, it's the same thing. It's like, okay. I don't argue with those people. But whenever I hear dump, I'm thinking, oh, shorting opportunities, not buy the dip opportunities. That's the difference in my head. It might just be my way of thinking that's wrong. Who knows? Who knows? Oh no, I didn't put XRP on this list. Shucks. Alright, let's check out Doge next. Doge almost to the 618, almost to that 27.42.6. Cool. We have a little bit of resistance overhead that we might have to contend with at 26.797. I think we're okay still. I think we're doing just fine. Oh boy. I'm sleepy today. Quite sleepy. ADA. Now ADA, I actually like the way this one looks, just because we had a low, lower low, got into that deep bearish retracement. This one I could have a better argument for it coming back down for a back test around this level at 80 cents. Just because you made that lower low, we're waiting for the higher low situation. So this actually might have an opportunity of giving us a better structure here. I like this one, but if Bitcoin starts going buck wild, I don't think it's going to get the pullback. But right now you are sitting right at a previous level that was acting as support, could be acting as support again, because you did get a daily candle close above it, so I wouldn't be surprised if it did act as support, but we got to see what it does while it fluctuates around this level. So go ADA, you are in the zone of zones. So much zonage right here. Anywho, given enough time, probably going to see $1.82 out of ADA. ADA, a lot of upside from here. Give it enough time for those swing traders to take their profits. 112% upside is possible. Cool. Check out Hyperliquid. Oh, looks like that 14% is about to play out. I wish somebody could have given us some financial advice on this one. Damn. If only people watch the live streams. We have 10 viewing. For trade setups like this. No one cares. No one cares. Anyways, moving on. Sui. Nice breakout on Sui. Love to see it. Now, what I would like Sui to do, which probably won't happen, but I would like to see it do it, would be a nice little test of support. Back down here at $3.46. If we can come down and give it a little kiss, oh boy, do we have a ton of upside to go. Because we would be looking at this 530 level. And that's about 49% upside. So I would greatly appreciate it if we got a back test. This one I would wait and see for the morning, but who knows? It could start running overnight. Ethereum's up 1% right now, running. Bitcoin's starting to push its way up. Oh boy, things are getting exciting. Getting a little exciting out here. Alright, we're checking out Bonk. So Bonk, I'm actually in a trade on this one. And we had a fresh breakout today. Lower time frames, it did look like we were about to get a move to the upside. I had this marked out the wrong way when I think I posted it in Discord. Maybe I was just talking about it. I don't know. I was going in between kids, wife, and trying not to fall asleep. No caffeine today. Rough day. Rough day. No caffeine. But yeah, I could very well see this thing go up, making a bearish 5-0, or more than likely hitting this 2041 level. From where we're sitting right this very moment, if you're actually interested in this trade setup, this is a possibility of 16% upside. That's what I'm playing it as, and you don't have to, but it just looks like it's going to do it. So here's one of them. I'm currently up 40% on the trade. We're up $1,200. Not too shabby. This is Aave trade. We're up. BitUnex, we are up. This one's a really small account, but we're up 32%. Buy DeFi, really small account as well. I think we're up around 32% also. 33%, not too shabby. Not too shabby. So. Oh wait, I'm in it over here too. Nope, I'm in Turbo over here. Turbo is doing okay. We're up 44%. I'm also in Pengu. So I mentioned Pengu in the Discord. I thought it was going to rip. Currently I'm down a little bit, 20x long, but I think it's going to do just fine. Anyway, those are all the trades I'm in tonight. So anybody who's wondering. Checking out Aave. Aave is getting a nice push to the upside, which is extremely welcomed. I'm looking for that golden retrace, getting up to 333.46. This one I'm in it on Pumpkin, so we're currently up 14%. It's slowly grinding its way up there, but it does have a level that needs to break through, which is this 293. Once we get above it, great. Once I can raise my stop loss, even better. But yeah, we're just out here doing things. H-bar.
I know you're live. I would then subscribe to the very top. It's now on top of the button.
Great. What? Alright, looking at H-bar. Beautiful break to the upside. Love to see it. Now we're looking for that higher low. So if we do come back down, that's kind of welcomed right now. Come back and test that 21,854. I would like it. I'd like it a lot. But in reality, I'm still looking for this move all the way up to 26,778. Does it have to stop there? Of course not. Could just keep on running all the way up to 36,889. From when we looked at it, I think yesterday or the day before, 73% upside. It is well on its way. Let's go H-bar. Alright, Ondo. Let's see how Ondo's doing. Ondo's about to break out sometime soon. Sometime soon. The 13% looks like it wants to actually happen. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. But let's be real. We're aiming for 137 to a possible 156 right now for Ondo. You are still in your consolidation. You could break out any day now. Looking pretty nice. We'll see what it does. We'll see what it does. Alright. getting into your guys' requests, we have so many today. We got 2 of them. We're going to look at S, which I posted this one in the Discord because this one looks absolutely gorgeous to me. On your daily, we do have bullish divergence. We also have a beautiful falling wedge. So, pattern analysis as well as utilizing the trend, this is looking good. All we're waiting for is a higher low. That is it, and that's all. You tell me if Perpy looks decent or has downside. We'll check it out. Has it started moving? I hope it has. So right now, for the higher low, what I would appreciate if Sonic did pull back, come on down to 24.93. Otherwise, just blast off. Just get moving. So if it does start pushing its way to the upside, we could see this thing go 150% to the upside, getting us up to 6,995, which would be stupendous. However, I don't think it's going to happen anytime in the coming days. I think it might take a couple weeks for this to actually pan out because you now have a high stochastic still inside of your consolidation. And we're probably looking for a third touch on this RSI trend line. So if we do get that third touch, get our third higher low on the relative strength, but make a higher low in price, that's where I would want to jump in on this one for the long term. For accumulation purposes, this is kind of a great area, and you would just have a stop loss right there below 22.15. So then if it decides to go further down, you don't have to deal with all that heartbreak. But this is a great accumulation zone. Absolutely great. I would be looking for anywhere between 150 to 422% upside. This looks pretty to me. I like Sonic right now. I really do. Let's go into your 4 hour. 4 hours trying to consolidate right now. Trying to reset its stochastic. Great. Yeah, once again, I would love it to be down in this range down here. That would be where I'd want to scoop it up and then let it run. Alright, moving on. We got Ray. Radium. Oh. Well, that's neat. So you had a pocket here that was acting as a support. That's good. Nice little pocket down here. So we bounced off of it. This is a confirmation low on the daily. Radium's ready to rock and roll, in my opinion. This thing could get all the way up to $5.11. How does that line up with your 618 golden retrace? Boom. Not even close. That's just your bearish 5-0. Oh shit. Alright, we got some areas in which we're looking for this thing to go. And then we will look for the level we don't want to lose. So 67 to a possible 96% upside on this. It's not bad. Not bad. 4 hours a little hot. So you have a pocket in which you really don't want to fall below. First one, you don't want to get below 280.06. If it comes down there, that might be a great opportunity for a long. Just might. If you lose that area, well, then you're focusing in on this right here, which would be 271. So anywhere between 280 and 271, possible great entry points. But that would reset your 4 hour RSI and stochastic. That would give you a absolutely fantastic move to the upside. So then you could actually ride this thing on up. So yeah, Radium looks great. Just looks like it needs to cool off a little bit. I mean, noted. Just because it looks like it needs to cool off doesn't mean it will cool off. I'm just saying a great entry point would be that. If you happen to break above resistance and then you stay above it, well then there's another opportunity as well. But your resistance right now, $3.12. So I probably should mention that. Your 618 also is probably going to get touched in the short term. So We'll see how this goes. That's Radium. Looks really strong right now. Really, really strong. Checking out Perpy. Perpy is broken out. Great. We are looking for 6015. Cool. Perpy has hope again. Also, Perpy on the 4-hour, low stochastic, sitting in neutral territory with tight moving averages. Actually, Perpy looks great. I like what Perpy's doing right now on the 4-hour. I really do like this. So Perpy has all the makings of a 5-star athlete right now. All the makings. I'd put him on my fantasy team. Let's just say that. Cass? We'll check out some Cass. But yeah, your target right now is 6015. Just like I mentioned in the past, if we did not fall, we can get rid of that. That does not matter no more. We are going up, baby. As of right now. Alright, Caspa in the house. Oh, Caspa. You're trying so hard not to suck. We did not quite make that 19% downside, did we? Got about halfway. Shame. For shame. 1272 was hit though. So that feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. We got that. Alright. Took a long time. Holy smokes. Anyways. Oh boy. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? You have a low. Oh, come on. Higher low. Are we respecting it? We're respecting the uptrend? Oh my gosh. Well, that's neat. The only part that I dislike about this is this consolidation. This could last for so long. Ugh. That's the one thing I really dislike about this. Could last for such a long time. So, as for trading, I don't know. This one would be a little tough to trade because you're in like consolidation hell. And this could last you all the way out until like July of next year. It's really unfortunate. But see if there's any hope for a scalp trade or something. If you're consolidating or if you're accumulating this is kind of a great time to accumulate it. And then you would just have a stop loss below the 0.52871 level. Short term. Yeah, we'll do our best here. We'll do our best here. Short term, we technically are bullish. Is that considered a confirmation low? Sure it is. Sure. Day trade. Alright. We have a low stochastic on the 1, low stochastic on the 15, so we're bullish. On the 5. Looking like poo. Let's see here. It is now officially support. That's good. Hit it once, hit it twice. Got a little bit of bullish divergence. Great. So, day trade idea. We're bullish. We are bullish. You did not make a 618 yet. So, as of right now, you could get anywhere between 0.74 to possibly as high as a 3% move to the upside. Looking for 0.8298. That's what I would be looking for this bad boy. Only thing is where I'd put the stop loss. Oh, long position. Let's put it right here. Stop loss. I would actually bring it down here. So I would have it below this wick over here around 0.79458. Then profit taking would be all the way up here. So this is a 2.37 to 1. That's how I would be setting this one up. But yeah, that's what I see. A possible 3% move to the upside. You could play it tighter if you want. It's just could get a little risky. Remember that liquidation heat map on Bitcoin. Everybody's going long right now, so watch out for shenanigans. Leverage. Let's see. $30x. Yeah, 30x, 35x. You only have to account for 1.22%. Well, maybe a 35x. Just don't use too much money. Unless you're watching it. Yeah, we looked at Solana. It just didn't really go in depth because we looked at it past 2 days and it's just kind of making its way up to its measured move. We'll do 15x. Smart. Then as it goes up there, you're going to be like, dang it, should have just done 35. I can't wait. Can't wait to hear about it. So yeah, looking at Solana. Looking at it on the daily. Daily looks fine. Nowhere close to being overbought. We have broken above the 618 golden retrace. If we come down, we have support at 214. But I'm looking for a 292 Solana to play out. Not sure how long it's going to take, but thinking a 292, another 25% upside could be coming. Oh yeah, I didn't show you guys the turbo trade, did I? So this is what I'm seeing at a turbo. We had that low, lower low. But it was a higher low from all the way back over yonder. So I'm looking at this as a double test. So confirmation low before we see a nice 618 golden retrace. I'm banking on that 618 as we're just entering that bullish control zone. But we need to get above this blue box of death. That's what we really need to do. But yeah, it's looking like a nice little scamper to the upside from where it's at. Another 42%. And noted, we're about to go into a filthy Friday. Yeah, I don't know. I think Turbo has a chance. Has a chance at glory. Oh, I got to feel real bad earlier today. ETH-Fi. I only took 10% on this one. But, man, we went almost straight up to the 1618. Just on the day, 22%. At its highs, I think it was around 26% upside. I was like, man, too bad for my system. I only got 10% out of that. Ugh. I think I was on a 20x long, too. Oh, well. But, beautiful break to the upside if you look at this. 166.3 has a chance of acting as support. So now, maybe, just maybe, we're heading up to 222. Maybe, just maybe. ETH-Fi is strong. ETH-Fi is strong. Uniswap catching some love. Possible 26% upside. Possibilities here. If you guys didn't catch on, I'm bullish for the evening. Very bullish. Not very bearish. Just very, very sleepy. Pengu here. I do think it is about to make a crazy run to the upside. I'm aiming at 86% upside. I threw a really low amount at this 20x leverage long. Am I still in the red? Still down by 8%, but you know what? I'm okay with it. Worst case scenario, I'm going to lose like $2. But best case scenario, this thing plays out, $57 in profit. Those are the kind of odds I like. on a $3 gamble. That's what I like to see. I just really don't want it to bleed all the way into November. I want this to happen, and then we consolidate up here till November, then it takes off again. That would be great. All of Twitter is going to call this a cup and handle. Oh, crap. Whatever. It's probably for the best. All of Twitter is going to call it cup and handle. Jeez. Alright, anyways, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this lackluster stream. I'll be on Pumpkin tomorrow, more than likely. Probably won't be live on YouTube, if I'm being honest. So, yeah. If you guys aren't part of the Discord, join the Discord. Other than that, I'm going to get on out of here. Good luck in all your trades, everybody. And hopefully you're getting those gains. And you're not taking profit too early, like I did on ETHFi. Hopefully you're just reaping all the rewards. I'll catch you guys later. Take it easy. Peace. I'm out.